Yo, what's the deal? What's the vibes, y'all? How y'all feeling on the Tuesday? Your boy DJJUS, Mr. Level 10. I am your host every Tuesday, right here on the IG Live. This is the Tapping with Mr. Level 10 show. Two interviews today, two legendary interviews today, all right? My two special guests. The first person we have coming up, actress AJ Johnson. And then my second guest, the legendary rapper, Father MC. All right? We're going to tap in with them real quick. Talk some movies, talk some music, talk some legendary stuff. Yeah, y'all know how we do it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping in. So, this show right here that I'm doing on Tuesdays, starting July 1st, I will be on a bigger platform. Shouts to my FUBU Radio family. They wanted to pick up the show. So, July 1st, we make the switch to FUBU Radio, iHeartRadio. It's going to be crazy. Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Y'all tapping with Mr. Level 10. That's the show. Can't wait. I'm excited. This Friday, new radio show alert. New deal, 979 The Plug Radio. Shouts to the whole North Carolina. It's going down. I have my show on there every Friday, 5:30 p.m. It's going down. The Vibe at 5. Your boy DJJUS. Yeah, man. It's going down. Documentary on the way. Got the documentary I'm working on. We drinking good. We drinking that Liquids Club. Sun in my eyes. Crazy. Shouts to New York. Shouts to the 730 Dips. Yeah, we doing the major over there at 979 The Plug Radio. Shouts to my little bro Jay over there doing his thing. My boy Nice Hits over there doing his thing. Joel's over there doing his thing. Teen Titans over there doing their thing. It's a family thing over there, but we gonna turn it up now. Level 10 is there. The official. Mr. Level 10 himself. I'm there. This Friday is going down. 5:30 p.m. Y'all tap in with me. So look, I have actress AJ Johnson. She's coming up in a couple minutes, like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. She's coming up. If y'all have any questions to ask her, I know y'all seen the movie House Party. I know y'all seen Baby Boy. I know y'all seen School Days. That was before I was born, but we're going to talk School Days too. If y'all have any questions for her, y'all can tap in right there at the question box. Send your questions in, and we're going to do it like that, right? And y'all know once the interview start, I turn the comments off. All right? And then once we get towards the end, I turn the comments back on. All right? And the same for all my hip-hop heads out there, all my Uptown Record family. Rest in peace, Andre Harrell. We're going to talk to Father MC. We're going to talk legacy. Man, listen. It's going to be lit. School Days came out before I was born. Let me get a little bit. What's up? Shouts to Ivory Ladder in the building. Ivory, I need you on my show. We need to set up that interview. I need you for my show. Come on, let's tap in. Ivory Ladder. Woo! Holla at your boy. Hit me up. You know that. I need you on my show. Always held me down. WNBA, college, McDonald's All-American. We could run her list down too. That's another GOAT. Appreciate you, sis. Shouts to Jay Brady. Jay Brady, I appreciate you, my brother, for making it happen. Happy birthday, Tara Thomas. Appreciate you, Tara, for making this happen. Shouts to my sis, Jasmine. I appreciate you for working hard, doing your thing, making this happen. It's a family thing. Dawn Scott, I see you. Whole Level 10. You know how we doing it. Let me see something real quick. Let me try something. I'll be seeing all these niggas do these different effects. Let me see. AJ Johnson, Father MC today. Oh yeah, we talking. Shouts to the class of 2020. Everybody, please remain to stay safe out there. The corona is still out there. That's how we doing it today, though. What's up, y'all? Where y'all tapped in from? Where y'all from? Where everybody from? Shout y'all states out in here, y'all cities in here. Shout it out. What's up? Talk to me. Ask her, did she ever drink that Kool-Aid? That's a funny one. Listen, all your y'all questions, y'all ask my guests. Y'all put it in the question box. Y'all submit it to the question box. Submit y'all question to the question box. Michigan in here, Memphis in here, ATL in here, Mount Vernon in here. You already know how we doing it. Queens in here for sure. We doing it up. We doing it different today. We spicing it up. We got 2 guests. So send the live out, tell them to tap in. We talking to legends. We talking legendary talk, not your average talk today. You know we switch it up. Donnie, who we got next week? I gotta check my calendar. I'm gonna keep loading these guests up though for y'all, man. We working it, you know what I mean? This started out a quarantine thing, and now that everything is starting to open back up, I know it's gonna change a little bit, but I appreciate y'all for taking time out to come check these interviews out. I'm just waiting on AJ Johnson, but listen. Again, starting July 1st, my radio show, I have a radio show on there already, but what we're doing is we're taking this platform right here to tap in with Mr. Level 10. We're taking this platform to Fubu Radio. I'm switching the days over to Wednesday. It will be Wednesday starting July 1st, 8 p.m. Tap in with Mr. Level 10 show. And then Fridays, I got the mix show going down on 979 The Plug Radio, 5:30. 2 billboards up right now in the ATL. If you in the north, you go head over to Jimmy Carter. We'll see that big billboard up of your boy. And then just as yesterday, my billboard by the airport. So when you touch down at Atlanta Hartsfield, you'll see your boy in the area. That Level 10. Father MC is here. I had you a little later, OG. But we can tap in now, though, if you want. Dawn, hit Jasmine and see what's up with AJ. Or did we have her tapping in at a later time? Alright, cool. I appreciate you. Shouts to the legendary Father MC in the building. One of my favorite joints. Everything is gonna be alright. That's one of my favorite club joints when I was growing up. We gotta talk about that. You had Joe to see on that. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. Father MC good for 635. Yeah. Yo, let me send the live to AJ Johnson real quick and get her to tap in. Hold on, let me see. Let me see the AJ zone. Let me send her the live. I just sent her the live. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. You got some vibes over there? You play whatever. I just need to hear something. What's in my cup? I'm drinking. Nah. When I start my interview, please start. I'm drinking DJJUS and lemonade right now. That's what's in my cup. DJJUS and lemonade. What's nasty? This ain't nasty. First of all, we drinking that DJJUS. You know we supporting Ho. We supporting the black man. You know, and then we drinking lemonade to cool it off. Okay, she's here. She's in the building. You can turn it down. All right, my special guest is here. She's in the building. AJ Johnson. Hold on, we gonna get her up and tap her in. It says you unable to join. Let me see. It says you're unable to join. Instagram be tripping. Nah, man, we drinking DJJUS right now. I'm on that brown right now. AJ, come out and then come back in and then send me a request. All right, perfect. Couple more minutes, man. We're just trying to get it right. Y'all know how Instagram be tripping. I'm low. Hold on. Oh, that's why my shit was turned down. K-Shine, what up? Mr. Zip him up, he's here. I need you on my show, my dog. I need an interview for my show, bro. You know how we doing it. Champion of the year is here. My brother K-Shine, he's here. Zip him up. You know how my boy do it. Come on, man. K, hit me, K. I'm waiting on AJ Johnson to come. We have a nice conversation. We talking acting. Talking fitness. Let me see.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. What's up? What's up?
I would listen. You turned the music off. I was like, hey. Y'all were rolling.
I told my boy, I'm like, you got to let the vibes go until we start talking.
I was in the audience with you. I didn't log in yet. And I was like, oh.
That's what's up. Well, thank you for taking time to come sit down with me and chop it up with me. I really appreciate you.
Listen, I was honored that you asked, and I was like, when, where? Tell me what to do. I'm there. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so let me turn these comments off so we can get that face-to-face convo. And if you want to ask anything, you have any questions, y'all hit the question box below. Any questions? Okay, cool. So let's get it started. Okay, so for those people that's just now tuning in, or those people who may not know who I'm sitting in front of right now, who I'm honored and blessed to sit in front of right now, not only is she one of my favorite actresses, been in some of my favorite movies, but she's also a TV producer, a life coach, a choreographer, fitness expert, a philanthropist. There's so much things. This is AJ Johnson. All right. What's up?
It sounds so crazy when you list it, but you know, the truth is I've been in this game a long time, you know, and I have a lot of passions. I have a lot of different directions that, you know, I never knew could possibly be career driven. Like fitness, I had no idea that fitness could ever be a branch on my career tree. I just have always loved to work out. I love taking care of myself. I never had a clue that it would become a brand and this big global thing that I would end up doing. Crazy. Yeah, so thank you.
That's real good. So all right, let's start it off like this. How did you get into the whole acting career?
I'm gonna give the specific answer because there's two. There's a part where I felt like I could do it, but I was a chemistry psych major at Spelman. I graduated from Spelman and actually came to LA to be a dancer.
Nice.
So I was in a lot of videos. I was the lead girl in a bunch of videos. Fishnet, Black Pantyhose, Morris Day in the Chat, and Morris Day in Time. All the Levert videos with Heavy D just cooling. I like a bunch of music videos. Nice. And then the music video pushed me into being the choreographer and one of the lead girls for In Living Color's Fly Girls with Keenan Ivory Wayans. Okay. At the time, he and I had the same attorney, Stephen Barnes, who's one of the most amazing, brilliant entertainment attorneys still to this day. And Stephen had Reggie and Warrington Hudlin as clients as well. Listen to the networking of Black Hollywood, right? So you got Stephen Barnes as the attorney. You got Reggie and Warrington Hudlin, who wrote and directed House Party, produced it. You've got Keenan Ivory Wayans, who's and director of In Living Color. And then there's me, who at the time, talent choreographer of In Living Color. When Reggie and Warrington took their script House Party to Stephen, Stephen said, oh, my client's perfect for that. And that's how House Party happened. Auditioning, friends with Tisha. We went in together. We booked the role. And the rest is history. But I was honestly a dancer first. It wasn't until House Party that things with acting took off.
All right, cool. We're going to get to House Party in a minute. I got to go back one more movie. I looked up and I seen that you played in School Days?
Yes! You didn't know that?
See, listen, I was born in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby. So I was born in 90s. Right. So that was a little before my time.
So you were born while we were filming House Party. How crazy is that? You were born while we were filming House Party.
That's crazy.
But what I love about that is it doesn't make me feel old. It makes me feel iconic because the world has continued to embrace and love House Party like year after year after year, generation after generation, like you. So I've got and a nephew that are probably the same age as you. They were born while we were filming and at the premiere. They were like, my sister-in-law was pregnant. Wow. And now, auntie, you gotta come and do the dance with me and my friends. And I'm like, oh God. But you know, it stands the test of time. That to me is what iconic means. That when a project can stand the test of time, there's nothing like it.
Man, now you're definitely legendary. Definitely legendary. Just, you know, coming out the gate and working with Spike Lee. Like that's major. That's real major.
Spike, I was in Atlanta. I hadn't even moved to LA yet. Spike was actually doing location scouting for School Days. And Robbie Reed, I got sirens going by. Robbie Reed, who's now head of talent for BET, major casting director for all of Spike's films. They were looking for local hiring. And I hadn't moved to LA yet. But because I was so active in the creative arts at Spelman, I was so wide known. I had pledged Delta. I was a dual degree major, science major. I was doing everything at Spelman. So I was known on campus and people knew I was on my way to LA. So when School Days came to campus, everybody was like, oh my God, Spike's here. Have you seen Spike? Spike's gotta put you in the movie. And I was like, hell yeah, he does. So I actually went and found him. And he was like, let's make it happen. But I didn't know that in order to make me, in order to give me a speaking part in the movie, he actually had to pay what, I don't know if it's still called that now, I need to look that up. But at the time, it was called Taft-Hartley, where the producers pay a fine to give non-union actors a speaking role. And so he paid the fine, I got the speaking role, and that's what started me in the union. So by the time I got to LA, I was a bona fide union actress with a hit film, watching big film at the time, Spike Lee, of course. So the rocket took off from there.
Yeah, that's big. That's real big.
Right.
Yeah, my dad told me about that movie. He told me, so I had to go back and do my homework on it. Right. So now let's go to my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. You said y'all was filming it when I was born, the same year I was born. So now that made it even more special. I feel like it was my movie. So
House Party,
right?
Yeah.
That movie is so legendary and so classic, and it means so much to my generation.
I can only speak for myself. I mean, Tisha and I talk about it all the time. Play and I talk about it all the time. Kid, Play and I mean, we're all still very, very close friends. And we just celebrated 30 years this year. Can you believe that?
Ooh.
I know. And we just talk about the fact that the honest thing is we had no idea. Like we didn't. We had no idea what we were creating. We were just having fun. And thank God Reggie and Warrington Hudlin let us have fun. There was a script, but they both just let us create together. And what we created was for the fun of it, not for the money, because honestly, we didn't make a lot of money. None of us did. What we created was for the fun of it and for the creation of what we felt like a good time on film should be to represent hip hop. We were very well aware that hip hop had not been launched on film before. And so we took that responsibility seriously from the language to the dancing, to the partying, to the wardrobe. We were like, we are going to be the faces of the hip hop launch, the hip hop era launch on film. What does that look like to us? What does that feel like? And I'm just so glad that everybody loves it.
Yeah, that's a great film, and you did a good job, a great job in that movie.
Shireen,
like I'm a bucket on. Hold on, Shireen. I had to do that.
Oh, and let me tell you why. I love Shireen. Let me tell you why I love Shireen. And you didn't offer me a drink, by the way. What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking a little douce and lemonade.
Okay. I had a little pink lemonade and some kettle earlier, so I didn't know we were going to have cocktail. I brought my cocktail.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Next time. That's okay. Next time. No, I love Shireen because Shireen gave brown-skinned women the permission to be fun and high energy and self-loving and to step out in confidence and be that popular chick. I hear so often from women, you gave me confidence in being the brown skinned girl in school. And I didn't know that's what was happening. But once I started hearing that, I was like, okay. And I love that I was able to do that.
Yeah, that was fly. That was dope. Yeah, I killed that look. So This is the question that someone wanted me to ask you. It's about the movie, but it's about about the dance battle. How did that dance battle become a part of the movie? What is the story behind that?
There was no dance battle in the script. And when we actually got to filming the party footage, I kept looking for a dance battle because, again, you know, I'm from HBCU. I went to Spelman, and to me, there was never a party without a dance battle. As well, and I'm Greek. So as a Delta, there's always a Delta AKA battle, a Delta Q battle. Like, that's the environment right? So when I didn't see a dance battle in the script, I was like, how you going to have a house party and ain't no battle?
True.
Ain't no battle.
True.
Right? So I went to Reggie and Warrington and I was like, so are we going to do some type of dance battle or what's happening? And they were like, well, what's a dance battle? And I was like, what's a dance battle? So of course, Tisha and I being friends and we had partied together. We had choreographed videos together. I said, T, they don't know what a dance battle is. She was like, oh shit, let's go ahead and show them. And of course, we actually had this natural teasing competitive chemistry with Kid and Play anyway. And so we went over to them and said, y'all can dance, y'all can dance. And they were like, here y'all go. What y'all got? What you got? And so we showed Reggie and Hub, and they were like, roll camera, action.
Yeah, that was hot.
We got that scene maybe 4 or 5 times because don't forget, it wasn't a big part of the movie. It wasn't part of the script. So it was kind of like an add-in where we had time. But here's some more trivia that a lot of people don't know. Because at the time, and still now, you can't have the music audio while you're recording the verbal audio. So we literally shot the dance scenes and dance battles and the party scenes with no music. We shot it to a clicker. To the beat of the song. No music. No music. No music. So that they could record our audio, you know, and our dialogue. No music. So all of that grooving you saw, we were doing it to no music. All part was ta, 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 ta.
See? You
right?
dropping them.
Right. And then they laid in the music later.
Isn't
that cool?
That's different.
When I watch that scene, that's the one thing that I love because, of course, I know the behind the scenes. I love the fact that it came together so magically when I know that it was pieces, like camera shots, choreography of the feet being shot. Okay, AJ, we're just on your hips. Now it's you and Tisha's dialogue. Now it's a full 4 shot of you guys dancing. I mean, there were so many pieces, you know?
That had to be so much fun. That had to be so much fun to shoot and film.
It was like we got paid to go to a party. Like that's
literally,
what it
was a party.
So, we just got paid to go to a party.
So for House Party 2, what made them switch it? They switched it up a whole lot. Like they switched it up a whole lot. What was the reasoning for that?
When they came to me with the House Party 2 script, I honestly was insulted because I felt like, you know, I had been watching all these white film-packed films. Like, you know, there was, do you remember, I don't know if you know about these, but if you don't, you should go look them up. It was like Matthew Broderick, a bunch of different, Demi Moore was part of it. It was a bunch of white actors that were doing all these reoccurring films. St. Elmo's Fire, Breakfast Club, you know, all these teen films. And I felt like after the house party, we were like the black version of that.
Right.
And so Reggie and Warrington Hunland didn't come to do the second one. But when Doug McHenry and George Jackson, rest his soul, came to do part 2, I just felt like the script was really shallow. They weren't taking us and what we created to another level. I just felt like it was really generic and
I agree.
And not what the follow-up should be.
I agree.
And so I was like, you know, I'm not into, I mean, I think they gave Shireen like 2 scenes. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on whatever you guys are trying to do, because I feel like whatever this is, it's kind of diluting what we already put together. And so that's why I wasn't into.
True. Okay. Okay. See, I had to ask you that question. That was one of my personal questions I had to ask you. Okay, so now let's move on a couple years. Let's jump to another one of my favorite films, all time, Baby Boy. Now, that movie right there, that's another one. That's another classic.
You know, somebody asked me recently, what did I do to make sure I was in all these classics? Mm-hmm. There's nothing you can do to make sure you're in a classic movie, because there's nothing that says any film you're creating is going to be a classic. You know, nothing says that. But what I did learn is that whenever I love the cast, the producers, the director, the script, the storyline, whenever the character challenged me, I kind of knew it would be special. I never was able to predict that House Party, Baby Boy, Inkwell, even. I never predicted. Right.
That's another one.
You know, me, Lorenz, Jada, right? Dwayne Martin. I never predicted that they would be so historic in Black cinema. But the same criteria, now that I'm acting again, I'm using the same criteria as I always have, which is I need a great script, great character development, some kind of character that's going to challenge me, something I've never done before, because that's going to keep me from being bored. And it's going to grow me as an actress and as a person. Really, really collaborative director, producer. And so far, that's what's happening. I'm on a new show called Stuck With You on UMC. Nice. We just did our first season. Patricia Cuffey Jones, again, amazing writer, director, friend of mine that I'm working with. Did some movies for TV1. Thank you. Did a movie about a year ago for TV1, getting ready to do some more for them. So the good news is now I can pick and choose just from having fun. It's no longer, and that's what happened for me. You know, it was easy to sidestep from acting into my fitness and my healthy living brand and focus on that. Because with acting, I stopped having fun, to be honest. You know, I just, it became too much pressure, too much about the business, as opposed to, I just really want to have fun. I'm a dancer. I want to dance. I'm an actress, you know. I want to work with people that are brilliant, that can help teach me and stretch me in my craft. And I just wasn't feeling that anymore. And so all this stuff that you've listed in my career, it's coming from me loving what I do, and God giving me an opportunity to do it professionally. Dancing, fitness, acting, traveling, life coaching, all of it, you know. It's just, they're different parts of me, and I'm so grateful to be able to use it in my career.
Yes, that's good. So let's talk about the AJ Zone. It's a program. What is that about?
I have to do that when I say it. The AJ Zone. The reason, right, exactly. You have to do that when you say it. The AJ Zone. The reason why I do that. I do that because my dad always said, with every film role I got, he was so not freaking impressed, and it would have pissed the shit out of me. And I would say, why aren't you impressed? And he said, because you don't own it. It's great that you are a talent and you're the lead actress, but if your last name's not Sony, you don't own Baby Boy. If your last name is not New Line Cinema, then you're a higher talent for a House Party. I'm ready for you to own some shit. And I was like, at the time, I was like, he's a hater. But then I realized he was right. And so the AJ Zone is actually a company, my company, named by Tisha Campbell Martin, where it's my zone of healthy living. Mind, body, spirit, nutrition. It's how I live healthy. People started asking for my help. Julia Roberts, Whoopi Goldberg, Alfred Woodard were all clients when we were actually doing films together. Okay. And it just there. And so snowballed from there. And so the company is where you come to live your best life, whether it's mentally, spiritually, And I have been blessed, and the company's been blessed to work with so many amazing people, corporations. We have a website for the non-celeb people who want to do business.
Okay.
It's been great. It's been amazing. And that's actually what's taken me around the world. Speaking engagements, more TV shows. I've done a lot of work on OWN under the AJ Zone. Done some stuff for, I just did Love and Hip Hop Miami, where I peeked in as a life. Yeah, I did for Trick and Joy, trying to get their relationship right.
That's
I did some life coaching for. Yeah, man. I mean, it's been amazing to just be able to still do what I do on camera, travel, you know, make new friends, be a change in their lives. It's been amazing. And that's the AJ Zone. So now to do both the AJ Zone and act, I'm actually glad that I took some time away from it, away from acting, to really focus and build the brand. Because one of the reasons why I stepped away is because I was so serious about it, D. I didn't want people to think this is what I do in between movies. You know? I didn't want it to be like the side thing. Right. I wanted people to know this is who I am. This is my life. This is how I seriously live it. This is what happens when people ask me for help. And it's a big entity of my life and career, and I own it separate from my acting. And now, 10 to 12 years later, here we are.
That's great. So I have some questions. Some people have left some questions in the box. Can you see it?
Best. Wait, I don't have my glasses on. Tell me what it says. I don't have to put my glasses on. What does it say?
Been loving you since House Party, Queen. How often does AJ work out? And what is the best way to work out for women over 40?
Thank you for the love since House Party. I'm honored and humbled every time somebody says that to me. I work out every single day, something. Today, I actually did 2 hikes this morning. I weight train probably 6 times a week. I've been in St. Thomas for the quarantine, so I've been doing a lot of running on the beach, meditation walks, beautiful hikes in the islands to the water. I dance. I take dance class, ballet, jazz. I just think if you love movement more than exercise, whatever that movement is what you do. It's not a workout, it's a lifestyle. And I don't believe in the over 40 or not. I believe in live your life. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, doesn't matter. Like, you know, if you like salsa dancing, go salsa dancing. If you like, you know, I just learned how to paddleboard and kayak since I've been in the islands. And that's amazing upper body workout. So I actually didn't touch the weights because the gyms have been closed. But I loved going kayaking and paddleboarding. It's like, forget the age thing. Just do what you love and watch your body love you back.
I'm trying to turn this comment off. I mean, there's questions. I don't know how to turn this thing off on the bottom.
I don't either. But that's okay. Why? You can't see me? You not see me now?
Yeah, nah, now I can't see you. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me turn the comments back on.
Is there
There we go.
I can't do it either. There it is.
There we go. There we go.
There
We got it. All right, so I'm going to ask you like 2-3 more questions, and I'm going to let you go. All right? So
okay.
Out of all of the roles, all of the movie roles you've played in, which one was your favorite?
I don't think I've done it yet. You know why? Because I want to do action. I want to have a machine gun. I want to wear hot pants and the door in. I haven't done that yet. And I built this body, and part of my career of building this AJ Zone brand and fitness is so that people would know me for that. So when by the time I do a movie, they'll be like, oh, this shit's going to be live. AJ got a gun now?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, you know, I think that's going to be my favorite. I've loved all my work, but I don't think I've done my favorite yet.
Okay. I'll take that. I wanted you to tell me, but I'll take that.
No, I don't think I've done it yet. I mean, listen, House Party was amazing and fun. Baby Boy was probably the hardest character I've ever done, the hardest movie, because I'm not from the hood, you know. like I said, I'm dual degree from Spelman College in Atlanta, and now to come play this hood girl from South Central, you know, and you know the whole storyline, it was just hard for me. It was a really hard shoot for me. I had to work really hard for that. So I wouldn't say I love her, and I love the critical acclaim that I received playing Juanita, but it was just hard work for me. It wasn't fun. It wasn't one of those fun projects. Now I'm looking forward to doing something with action.
Cool, cool. All right, so we're gonna wrap this thing up. One more question, all right? So you've worked with John. You worked with John Singleton, R.P. John Singleton. Give us one of your moments of John Singleton.
First of all, you have to know that John and I met while I was on set doing House Party. So John was still at USC as a student. Oh yeah, wow. John was a student, and he came to visit set. So we'd known each other for years and have always said, I want to work with you. I want to work with you too. Find me something, John. Okay, it's got to be special. No, it doesn't. Just find me something. No, so we had been doing that for years. And when he came to me with Baby Boy, he said, I found it. I got it. Only you can do this role. I got it. It's not even so much just a moment, but what makes John eternally special for me is that I completely trusted John as a friend, as a director. So when he would give me notes, when he would make suggestions, even though our work together in creating Juanita and working with Tyrese and I for Baby Boy, it was collaborative. But I completely trusted him and knew that he was creating something special in me as he was pulling out the performance in me. The other thing I love about John is that John included me in a lot of business behind the scenes as an actress. John would call me and say, hey, I'm on my way to meet with publicity at Sony. I need you to go. I want you to be part of this meeting. I would have never been part of that meeting without going with John to just learn the industry, you know, learn the different divisions. He's like, you know, hey, I'm getting to go to marketing. They're going to decide what poster to use. You want to come? Yeah. So he would call me and invite me because he wanted me to know all the different sectors of the industry. He didn't want me to just be an actress. He wanted me to know. And I love him for that. You know, he was a friend, just a special, special friend, a confidant, a trusting friend, my buddy, my safety net. I could call John and say, like, I mean, John was probably one of the first calls I made when I said, I'm going to step aside and create a business. He was like, I love it. He said, listen, you're the kind of actress, whenever you want to do it, you can tell somebody and you'll be back in the door because people value you. You're easy to work with. You know, you're passionate. Your work stands for itself. He was like, I love the idea of you going to create a business. He was like, just don't stay gone too long because I want to work with you. And we were actually working on something and we didn't get a chance to do it. God rest his soul. But hopefully one day you'll know what it is and hopefully we'll make him proud.
That's good.
That's the secret.
Okay. Okay, that's a secret right there. See, you giving me all the secrets. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Right?
Thank you so much for taking the time out to interview you and speak to you and chop it up with you, to update the world and let everybody know that you're still out here working. Years later, you're still here.
Listen. You can't get rid of me that fast. There's more coming. There's more coming. And I love you. I love what you're doing. We have to stay in touch. Let's keep each other up on what's happening. And I have to come back and talk about the next.
All right, I will. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Much. See you later.
Bye, guys.
AJ Johnson, y'all. Oh, man. Yo, that's a legendary conversation right there. That's legendary conversation right there. Yo, AJ Johnson, I appreciate you. I will definitely be tapping in with you. Yes. Shouts to all the people, everybody that's been in here, asking questions, coming in and out. I appreciate y'all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off live. I'm going to save this one, and then I'm going to come back on live for my second interview, Father MC. Y'all know the vibes. Tapping with Mr. Level 10. Let's do it. Everybody come back. What's up?
I said music. I don't know if you want to.